Episode 1 and you're a goner. You're
Yeah.
in.
Kind of monopolized my life.
Yeah. Hi everyone, I am Chad. I am here with my grandma, my mom.
We're back.
Back, so you know what that means. We're here for another drama review. So this one we're going to talk about Mr. Sunshine, and we're about halfway through.
Yes.
And grandma's a little bit ahead because she
I
got
like it.
she got a little too into it.
I just love the show.
Yeah.
Oh, the drama.
Yeah. So yeah, so far so good. And
Incredible.
so just so you guys know, we're gonna finish off the season in about 2 weeks. So look for a video to come up about 2 weeks after this one does, and we'll have more of a detailed review, and we'll talk about, I guess, the second half and
Right.
overall thoughts then. Before we get into it, a lot of talk in Korea about how maybe this isn't the most historically accurate.
Yeah. I've heard
And so
that too.
Mr. Sunshine got an international release, and so we've been watching it on Netflix, which is, you know, what,
Incredible.
yeah, super convenient. It's what most Americans have. And so it's a very easy way, and it's going to have a lot of exposure to foreigners. So consequently, you can see why there is concern from people about it maybe not being completely historically accurate. I think the lesson to be learned from it is that it's probably not best to get our historical information from a fictional TV show.
Right. Okay.
Right, but I can understand the concern on that side of it. I think the good thing about a drama like this, it sparks the interest, and then you can go looking and find the actual
Sure.
facts of
And
what
I
happened.
think it's good to have your interest sparked
Onto the drama.
onto
Yes.
the drama.
So it starts out, I think it starts out really cool all the way from episode 1, where we learn the background of Eugene Choi.
Episode 1 is amazing how they encapsulate in that first episode the whole storyline moving forward, which of course is what you need to do in a show to make it successful. And it was good, and it was intriguing, and takes you right in.
Yeah.
From the
Oh
get-go.
yes.
Episode 1 and you're a goner. You're
Yeah.
in.
Kind of monopolized my life.
Yeah, it's taken over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was super impressed by the youngest actor for Eugene,
Oh my goodness.
the little boy. Like, the
The-
guy's incredible.
The drama
Yeah.
that he had to invoke, the emotion, the fear.
And he becomes a victim in America too.
Right, he does. It's
And
not like he has some
so
great
it's-
life in America.
No, not at all. But we find out how strong this little boy is.
Mhm.
Becomes a strong teenager.
And how strong it makes him.
Yes. And it just continues to strengthen him.
Yeah, so we see him, you know, through these first 12 episodes. First he's a little boy to a teenager to become this man in the Marines.
Impressive man.
And obviously back to Korea, which I'm sure is, you know, full
But
of
he's
conflicting emotion.
so loyal to America.
I loved his loyalty, and then I loved
A-Shin.
A-Shin's
Yeah.
I see.
was that was a big part of who she is too.
Oh, absolutely.
Her loyalty to her country, her love.
So Lee Byung-hun, he is Eugene Choi, very famous actor in Korea, and he actually has some background in Hollywood. He's been in a few
Oh.
Hollywood movies, hence the reason Eugene Choi can speak English very well.
Oh.
And,
Oh,
and
well,
that-
I never even thought
I didn't
about
think about that either.
Yeah.
It didn't occur to me.
yeah, the comfort and familiarity
Excellent.
with,
Yeah.
with, you know,
With both cultures.
with both cultures
clearly.
and
That's
acting,
true.
acting in the U.S., acting in Korea. So very skilled, very talented, and
Yeah.
so I think
Wow.
he was a good fit for the role.
Excellent.
Through the first 12 episodes, we see his love line develop with A-Shin.
A-Shin. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. She is adorable. I don't know what other word to use. She is
Delicate.
delicate slash she's got a gun in
Yeah.
her hands all the time. She's comfortable being a sniper. Just these two extreme
Right.
personality traits
Right.
that she carries on so beautifully and so well is really impressive, and that makes me love her a lot.
And I wondered how much training it took to get her. She moves like a ballet dancer. She's jumping over the roofs and
Right.
shooting at people
Yeah.
accurately.
Yeah, and so even from the very first episode, we find out kind of her interest. Her grandfather's very wealthy. She lives this very rich life if she wants to.
Noble life, yes.
But instead, she's reading news. She's getting newspapers snuck to her, and she learns how to shoot a gun, and she joins the Righteous Army. So she has all these things that she's doing when she doesn't have to. What I really like about Mr. Sunshine is the connection of all the characters,
Right.
and it's like this small world where everybody's connected.
Yes.
Aishin's got like 3 guys chasing after her.
Yes, and the connection that they
and the
actually
connection
have.
that they all have. Kind of the main characters seem to be obviously Mr. Sunshine, Eugene Choi, and Aishin. And so they're kind of seem to be on the track that they're going to fall in
Assuming.
love, right?
I'm assuming that that's what
Right.
happened.
But at some point, they do have a little bit of that falling out
Yeah.
where you think it's not going to work out. But then by episode 12, there's a little bit of that spark again of it coming back.
Yeah.
And so you're like, okay, maybe
Okay,
we're
we're
back on track.
I know, thank goodness. Like, oh, okay, we're back on track.
Another character who I think is really good, who I obviously don't like, is Lee Wan-ik,
Lee Wan-ik, the
uh,
bad guy.
the bad guy.
He's
He's
good.
just he's
He's
such a good villain. Yeah.
He's a very good villain.
He's perfect in there. I never liked him.
Yeah.
Never liked him at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not likable.
Just his face and his snare. Yeah.
Very effective the way that they can make one of a character who's bad, you have compassion for. The butcher's son or
Dongmei.
Dome. He's so awful, mean, slash.
He's quite heartless, vicious.
But then you have compassion because they do a backstory about his sad life. It's interesting how they bring that out and you find compassion for him, but we don't have any for
Yeah. Wan-ik.
Wan-ik.
Lee Wan-ik. Yeah.
Lee Wan-ik.
Well, and he's just kind of evil through and through.
He is.
And you feel that
Yeah.
immediately.
Her fiance.
Oh yeah, forgot to mention him.
He's another example though of someone who is kind of supposed to be bad, I guess, but just like him.
But he just,
But he evolves obviously too. But this scoundrel, who's not been there to be her fiance and actually marry her.
Right.
Such a scoundrel, and but his personality is very charming. The writing is excellent, the story is excellent, the cinematography is so
Right.
unbelievably beautiful and stunning that I would get kind of mesmerized by what I was seeing because it's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, the shots were really incredible. I mean,
Incredible.
I think they did a really great job in showing the beauty of Korea.
Absolutely.
Especially in its earlier days. The late
Yeah.
1800s, early 1900s. This is a different Korea than it is now.
Yeah.
And each obviously have their beauty, but I think they just did such an incredible job of replicating
Oh my
what
goodness,
Korea may have
yes.
looked
And-
like.
and I don't know if the music represents old Korea or now,
Right.
but
Beautiful music.
it's wonderful.
I really like the music. I like when they do the recaps at the end.
Yes.
They use the music.
with the pictures
Yes.
of like kind of the high points of
Yes.
the episode. Like
And the music comes on and you can almost foresee what it's going to show
yeah.
because of the music.
Right.
You know.
Music does a great job of showing the emotion. So one part that I really enjoyed was with Gunnar John when he's a teenager. I just thought it was really cool how they showed like the burial scene, burying the dead after the fight with the Americans, and just how it was such a descriptive scene with the way that they buried people with the rocks, and just the view and the women who are mourning their lost in their traditional hanbok, their traditional Korean clothing. Like that whole scene, that was like an incredible scene. I don't think we see that high quality of cinematography and shots in American TV shows. I just don't think we do. I don't think American TV shows get the same kind of attention that a show like Mr. Sunshine has.
When I was watching episode 1, I did feel like I was watching a movie, not a drama series. Very artistically done. The cinematography is amazing. I want to go back to Korea again
So do I.
and take in
Let's go.
this drama has introduced you to old historical Korea in a way that we just weren't exposed
We
to.
were
You
just
can read about it,
tourists.
but
We
you
saw
see
things from a tourist point of
the
view.
walls, the buildings, and now I want to go back and look at that with new eyes. And I think that's one thing the cinematography did for me in that.
Definitely.
And so it was very, very beautiful. And the storyline is then a whole nother element that was so great. The characters were amazing. The actors and actresses are stunning in their performances, and they are very effective.
Guys, thanks for watching. This is a pretty quick recap. There's so much we could talk about, obviously. That's why we broke it into 2 videos for the channel. So we're at episode 12. Grandma's a little farther. And we're gonna wrap this up in 2 weeks. Yeah, so be on the lookout. 2 weeks from now, we should have a video up. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.